Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Waking up to a new day is more than just opening your eyes. It is an opportunity to start anew, to sow intentions that will shape the rest of your journey. But how are you speaking to yourself at the start of the day? Are the words echoing in your mind helping you flourish, or keeping you stuck in doubts and insecurities? Dr. Joe Dispenza, known for his practices that blend science and spirituality, invites us to reflect on how the words we speak to ourselves have the power to shape our reality. In this context, we want to explore a transformative practice, the art of speaking blessings over yourself. Dr. Dispenza's approach goes beyond superficial motivation and leads us to understand that every thought and every word carries a vibration that impacts not only our mind, but our entire being. What happens when, instead of criticizing yourself, you begin to bless your journey and recognize your potential? When, instead of dwelling on past mistakes, you affirm to yourself that you are capable of overcoming and thriving? The introduction of daily blessings and positive affirmations in your life is not just a symbolic gesture. It is an act of redefining your energy and aligning your mind with possibilities. Just as the sunrise marks a new beginning, the words you choose to say to yourself can be the first step toward profound transformation. Start today. Speak blessings over yourself. Rediscover the power of your words. Words are much more than simple combinations of letters. They carry an energy capable of influencing thoughts, emotions, and even the health of the body. Dr. Joe Dispenza highlights that what we say to ourselves can activate specific areas of the brain that in turn affect our emotional and behavioral responses. But how does this work in practice? When we speak positive and empowering words, we activate the prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making and planning. This helps us maintain focus and persistence in our goals, while the limbic system, the seat of emotions, responds by sending signals of well-being and satisfaction. These chemical reactions trigger a cascade of neurotransmitters like dopamine, which is associated with motivation and pleasure. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize its neural connections, is deeply influenced by our thoughts and words. Each time we repeat a positive affirmation, we create a stronger neural pathway, making it easier for that belief to recur in our minds. Over time, the regular practice of speaking uplifting words can literally rewire the brain to adopt a more optimistic and resilient perspective. However, the impact of words is not limited to positive phrases. Negative words have the opposite effect. Self-critical comments like, "I am never good enough," or "this is impossible for me," trigger the stress response system, increasing cortisol levels and harming mental and physical health. Therefore, the careful choice of words is essential for shaping a healthy mindset and fostering an internal environment conducive to growth. The power of words is a cornerstone in cognitive-based therapies, which teach the reframing of destructive thoughts and beliefs into more constructive statements. Science shows that replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations can significantly reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, promoting a state of well-being and mental clarity. Dr. Dispenza emphasizes that by speaking blessings and affirmations with intention, the body responds as if those words were absolute truths, activating mechanisms of healing and strengthening. The mind not only reacts to the words we speak to ourselves, but also to those we hear from others. Supportive environments where words of encouragement and positivity are shared can amplify our well-being and strengthen our resilience. This exchange creates a virtuous circle where everyone benefits from a more positive and productive mental state. Therefore, the true power of words lies in their ability to shape what we believe about ourselves and the world around us. When we choose to speak words of blessing and love, we are not only transforming the present moment, we are building a future where the mind becomes an ally in the pursuit of happiness, health, and success. Positive affirmations are more than motivational phrases. They are powerful tools that, when used correctly, can shape our mindset and transform our life. But how does this work in practice? Why can saying something to ourselves have such a profound impact on our mind and behavior? The science behind positive affirmations is based on the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize its neural connections. When we repeat positive phrases regularly and with intention, we create and strengthen neural pathways associated with these beliefs. This means that over time, the mind begins to accept these phrases as true, impacting how we think, feel, and act. The secret to the success of affirmations lies in consistency and the emotion with which they are spoken. When an affirmation is accompanied by genuine feeling, the brain registers not only the words, but also the emotion associated with them. This releases neurotransmitters like dopamine, which enhance the sense of well-being and strengthen the connection between the mind and positive affirmations. For affirmations to be effective, it is essential that they are formulated in the present tense and with positive language. Phrases such as "I am resilient" or "I deserve success" should be repeated daily to help anchor these beliefs in the subconscious mind. Dr. Joe Dispenza emphasizes that the practice of affirmations is not just a superficial technique. It is a path to becoming more aware of the words that feed your mind, and thus to projecting a life more aligned with your goals and values. Research shows that people who practice positive affirmations regularly have lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and a greater ability to remain calm in challenging situations. This happens because words reinforce a mindset of self-confidence, which helps reprogram the brain to respond with more optimism and resilience. In addition to repeating affirmations, visualizing them in action further enhances the power of this practice. The subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When we visualize success while affirming our abilities, the brain responds as if we were actually living that moment, preparing us to replicate this experience in real life. Therefore, positive affirmations are a way to shape reality from the inside out. With discipline, emotion, and consistency, you can reprogram your mind to believe the best about yourself and achieve what once seemed impossible. Starting the practice of positive affirmations requires nothing more than a simple commitment to yourself. But how do you turn this practice into a daily habit that brings tangible results? Here are practical steps to start and consolidate this new routine of self-care and empowerment. Choose a quiet moment of your day. Ideally, start your affirmations in the morning or before bedtime. These are the times when the mind is most receptive and calm, ready to absorb and internalize new messages. Create a welcoming environment where you can focus without interruptions. Speak your affirmations out loud. Studies indicate that speaking out loud helps reinforce belief in the message, activating different areas of the brain related to hearing and speech. Face the mirror and declare your affirmations with conviction, as if you were conveying an undeniable truth to yourself. Phrases such as, "I am capable of overcoming any challenge," or "Today, I choose to be happy and confident," can transform your mental and emotional state. Write your affirmations. Keeping an affirmation journal is a powerful way to record and reflect on your thoughts. Writing reinforces the message visually and tangibly, making it more real and accessible to the subconscious. Note your phrases daily and observe how your state of mind changes over time. Combine affirmations with breathing techniques and visualization. Before starting to repeat your phrases, take a few deep breaths. This helps calm the mind and prepares the body to absorb the words more effectively. While repeating the affirmations, visualize what those words mean to you. For instance, if the affirmation is "I attract positive opportunities," imagine yourself in a setting where this is happening: a successful meeting, an unexpected call with good news, or a new friendship forming. Maintain consistency. The key for affirmations to have an impact is repetition. Set reminders on your phone or mark a calendar to ensure you don't forget to practice them every day. Over time, this practice will become a natural part of your routine, bringing lasting benefits to the mind and body. Integrating positive affirmations into your life is an act of care and self-love. These small daily gestures have the power to modify your limiting beliefs and build a stronger, more resilient mindset. Remember that every word you choose to say to yourself is a seed planted in your subconscious, ready to bloom in moments of challenge and triumph. Start today. Affirm, feel, and transform. We all face negative thoughts. They appear, sometimes without warning, and can influence our perception of ourselves and the world around us. But like dark clouds, these thoughts don't have to stay. Learning to recognize and replace them with constructive affirmations is a skill that can change the course of your life. The first step to overcoming negative thoughts is to recognize them. This requires active awareness of the thought patterns that usually arise. Instead of trying to ignore or suppress these thoughts, welcome them with curiosity. Ask yourself, where does this come from? Or, does this reflect the truth or just a momentary fear? Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches that by confronting these limiting beliefs with intention and awareness, we begin to disarm their power over us. An effective method for replacing negative thoughts is to use positive affirmations immediately after recognizing a self-destructive thought. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I am learning and improving every day." This conscious shift reconfigures neural connections, creating a mental environment more prone to healthy and proactive responses. Sharing your thoughts with trusted friends or participating in support groups can strengthen this practice. Social support provides a new perspective and reinforces that you are not alone on your journey. Words of encouragement from others can serve as a mirror for the positive affirmations you are cultivating. In addition to verbal practices, techniques such as deep breathing and meditation complement overcoming negative thoughts. Meditation helps center the mind and interrupt automatic thought cycles that often fuel negativity. When you focus on your breath in the present moment, you create a safe space to reassess thoughts without judgment. Creating a thought exchange journal can be a revealing exercise. Write down your negative thoughts on one side of the page and, on the opposite side, write a positive and realistic version to replace each one. For example, if the thought "I always fail" arises, write "I learn from every experience and become stronger." This daily practice reinforces replacing old thought patterns with new, healthier ones. Overcoming negative thoughts doesn't mean they will never appear again, but rather that you will have the tools to face them with wisdom and firmness. By cultivating a practice of positive affirmations and self-compassion, you create a solid foundation for a more resilient mind and a stronger spirit. Challenge your thoughts, change your narrative, and discover the strength within you. When positive affirmations become part of your daily routine, the changes can be surprising and profound. The impact of these practices is not just emotional, but also physical and social. Many practitioners report increased self-confidence, better resilience in challenging times, and a more balanced mental state. But how do these transformations happen? The consistent repetition of positive affirmations strengthens new neural pathways, helping the mind embrace a more optimistic and productive outlook. This ongoing practice shapes how we react to difficulties, fostering a mindset of growth and acceptance. Studies indicate that individuals who adopt positive affirmations demonstrate greater emotional recovery ability and lower susceptibility to stress. Transformation is not limited to the internal sphere. It reflects in relationships and how we interact with the world. By developing a more positive and self-sufficient attitude, you naturally attract people and opportunities that resonate with this new energy. This creates a virtuous cycle where positivity generates more positivity, building a solid foundation for growth and success. Visible outcomes include increased self-confidence in social and professional environments. The power of believing in yourself and repeating these beliefs through affirmations turns once feared actions into challenges and eventually into achievements. Dr. Joe Dispenza reinforces that this transformation results from an energetic shift that begins in the mind and reverberates throughout one's life. These changes are not fleeting. They are pillars that support a new perspective on life. Every affirmation you tell yourself is a reminder that you are stronger than you believe, more capable than you appear, and closer to success than you imagine. The practice of affirmations is the path to turning challenges into steps and dreams into realities. Change your words, transform your life. The power is in you. After reflecting on the power of words and the impact of positive affirmations, we reach the point where the journey becomes truly transformative. The act of speaking blessings over oneself is more than a practice. It is a commitment to inner change. It is a reminder that every positive thought and every word spoken with intention are seeds of a brighter future. May you carry this practice not just as a strategy, but as a life philosophy. Know that each day brings a new chance to reaffirm who you are and what you aim to achieve. Even in the face of challenges, remember that true strength comes from the ability to believe in yourself, nurture hope, and move forward with confidence.